Roger Powell was an English bookbinder and conservator who came to Dublin in 1953 to carry out conservation work on the Book of Kells. He's considered one of the most important and influential bookbinders and conservators of the last 100 years, and in fact, he's been called the grandfather of book conservation. He was a fascinating character and a true pioneer in conservation. He set up a workshop here in Trinity College, Dublin, to conserve several important manuscripts, including the Book of Kells and the Book of Durrow. I was fortunate enough to work with Roger Powell and had, in fact, the privilege of being his final assistant. He was born in 1898, and he used to describe his assistants as fourth-generation arts and crafts because he had a direct professional lineage back to William Morris, who was one of the great founders of the influential arts and crafts movement. The Book of Kells was originally presented in one large volume and has been rebound as such several times, most recently in the 19th century. After extensive discussion, when Roger Powell conserved the Book of Kells, he rebound it into 4 separate volumes, one for each of the 4 Gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. He designed the conservation so that the leaves of the book would open without putting any strain on them. It's called the drape. He also designed the spines to be covered in white alum-tooled leather, which is an extremely strong and durable material. And he made the wooden boards front and back from quarter-cut oak. Quarter-cut is the most stable part of the tree trunk, so the boards keep the parchment leaves under even pressure. Roger Powell's son was a cabinet maker, and he made the beautiful wooden boxes that keep the volumes under a slight pressure when they're resting and not on view. And to delineate which one of the 4 Gospels they are, all he did was he put gold studs on the spine, so 1, 2, 3, and 4 gold studs. The pioneering conservation work of Roger Powell lives on with the 4 Gospels of the Book of Kells to this day.